Okay, so I've researched stuff from as early as the 1930s, where they were able to measure your thought process, and they call this algorithms actually now. They've changed it up, but back in the day, they had a way to measure the distance of your thought pattern. They had a way to measure how fast it would take for your thoughts to go from one part of this planet to the next. And come to find out, your thoughts are controlled by a grid, an electronic grid. And there are people now, and I just got a message from over in Arabia, where they can, based upon a process of being able to decode language, they're moving on to be able to read the thoughts of these people and their intentions. And they're coming up with all of this information about different individuals that have negative intentions that are tied into high-level contracts and stuff like that. And how their negative intentions, what I mean by that is that they want to take over billions of dollars. This is what they're planning to do. And I'm telling people this, or explaining this to people, because I want people to be educated, so when it happens in the next couple of years, you'll be prepared. Because when they take over, you might think, well, I'm not in the industry, I'm not in the music industry, I'm not in it, because this is actually ESPN, believe it or not, is what they're targeting right now. But I'm not on television, I don't do any of this, it's not going to affect me. But these contracts are multi-level. One contract could be controlling the contract of 1,000 jobs. So one guy working on ESPN or some news, CNN or MSNBC, could be funding up to 10,000 jobs. And I'm getting information about how they're designing this technology now to where they want to take a lot of those contracts on an international level. And what that's going to leave is that individuals here that aren't financially up to par with this new economy that's coming are going to get left behind on the wayside. Because, I mean, they're going to give the contracts to their people. So I'm an interpreter. I'm not here to, to go against those people that I'm connected with, but to educate them so that you can get out of this spell, because that's what it really is that's coming. And they're like, it's money. They saying billions of dollars, and they're like, well, we're about to move and get it, and they're serious. Whereas you have people over here that are asleep, because they don't know. They're just getting hip to this. If I'm telling you, this is how they found it, from being able to read the thoughts of people, and the government having this software, but now it's leaked out to like all type of internationals. They had this software back in the early 1800s or late 1800s going into the 1930s. And what happened is that they took away your memory of what we used to have as software and replaced it with what's called junk technology in the 50s. And I'll hopefully go into more of that later on today. So this is my morning message. You guys have a good morning. Sip on some good coffee. If everything, universe is willing, I'll be dropping more info soon. Peace.